It's Presenter Search on 3, proudly brought to you by Capitec and Mac Cafe.
For his final presenter challenge, we sent Thabiso into the grand mountains of the island. He's not the hiking type at all. He prefers to travel in style.
Reunion Island is pure magic, but who would have thought the collapse of a large volcano would turn into something so magnificent you want to experience it or live in it? Now, I've been told that there's only two ways to get there, on foot or helicopter. I'm not wearing the right shoes, so we're taking to the skies. Captain Camille.
Yes.
Good to meet you.
I'm very pleased to welcome you here.
I'm so excited. I've never been on a helicopter. Tell me what to expect on our way to the Mafat.
Wow, just beautiful landscape. All green, made of waterfall, rocks, trees, everything like that. And it's also very steep. Slopes are very steep, very high mountains everywhere.
What's the charm of getting there via helicopter?
Well, the charm of it is that the cirques are very deep. So the mountains are actually higher than you. So it puts everything in a nice perspective. And also, it's very different. You're here, it's green. You're there, you feel like being on Mars planet. And you're in another place, you feel like being on the moon. The landscape on the island are very different from one side to the other and to another one.
Oh, can't wait. I'm excited. Let's fly. I walked into it really scared. Then it takes off and wow, this is actually really, really nice until we're mid-air and it's starting to feel different because you are now between two large mountains. Why are we flying between these mountains and not above these mountains?
This is really breathtaking, eh? It is, yeah. It's just beautiful around there.
Camille and I are talking about everything we're seeing from up there. We're talking about the mountains, we're talking about the river, we're talking about the village and the people and how they got there. It's interesting.
This village on your right is called Le Latanier. The one on your left is called Cayenne.
Everything's going so smoothly. I'm finding comfort in the helicopter. I'm chatting to my new pilot friend about everything. And then he sees a bird and he has a bit of fun trying to dodge it. Oh, come on, Camille. Let's be honest. There really was no bird there, was there?
A bird? Yeah, I think there was one, but it was safe anyway.
I've seen many movies where helicopters just crash between mountains. This better not be one of those. I really thought something was going wrong there.
Yeah.
And I saw my life flash before my eyes. I thought,
Here you go. Bienvenue in Mafat.
Oui.
You enjoyed your flight?
That was an amazing flight.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Camille, it's such an inaccessible space. How did the people find it?
Well, the first people were slaves. They were running from the sugarcane plantations. Those who wanted to run away, they were hiding here inside Mafat because the access is so difficult. It's hours and hours of walking. So for the bounty hunters to find them was quite difficult. Then they were joined by the white settlers who turned bankrupt because of the slave abolition. So they come here, and here you're far from any problem. You're so far from the bank or the IRS. No problems here, you see?
I love it.
You would enjoy life here.
What is the population count here?
700, 1,000 people, something like that. But tourism, there are 200,000 people who come here every year.
There is no electricity supply here. How do they survive?
You can survive with no electricity, but they have solar panel, so they can deal with that. And also when the weather is very bad for several days, they have generators.
So how do you spot a local?
Oh, local people, very easy. They have blue flip-flops, blue because they are very cheap, they're only €2. Then on the hiking trail, they pass by you, they're much faster, and they're smoking a cigarette usually.
This is also exciting for me. I'm gonna take a walk around and I'll catch you later.
Yeah, enjoy the little village and we'll meet up here. Thabiso was very nice to talk to. What I like the most, I think, is that he's always smiling.
Mafat is just unbelievable. What the people here miss in electrical supplies, they've definitely made up for in architecture and design, because the houses are pretty cute and you're walking through them, it's a different world altogether. I can see why people would live here. It's quite peaceful, it's pretty too. Sud Af seems far removed from the modern world, but next time I'm looking to switch off and unwind, I'll buy myself a pair of blue flops and I'll be visiting here. I think that I've got 50% chance of making the top 3, because there's 6 of us. But my chances are good. I'm feeling positive about this.
Coming up, after weeks of blood, sweat and tears, the judges deliver their verdict in the grand finale.